All right, guys, it's time. We've done the power rankings. We've done the finals review of many of these teams. We've looked at them all split long, but it's time to put pen to paper and do our actual predictions because things can get crazy in Swiss. One game differential can change an entire bracket, could throw your entire power rankings way, way off. So let's do it. Let's get right into it. Adam Core on Twitter. That's where you can find this document. You just have to make a duplication of it to then fill out your own bracket, however you want to do that. Follow him, Adam Core CXRE on Twitter. It's on the bottom here. Boom, right there. You can't see my mouse for some reason. I don't know why you can't see my mouse, but yeah, there you go. All right, let's get into it. Carmine, Limitless. Oh, I forgot I can't tab. 3-0. BDS, Elevate, 3-0. G2, Pioneers, 3-0. We're going for a quick round one, all right? I'm doing none of this weird, hazy round one-ness. Not happening. Not happening at all. Vitality versus Complexity, 3-2. Let's make it a little juicy, all right? Vitality. A lot of question marks coming in. Maybe they're a little bit tilted in round one. Complexity almost beat them last time in spring. Maybe they do it here. I don't know. Gen.g versus Power, 3-0. I don't believe in the Power hype. Don't believe it at all. Gentlemates, Rule 1, 3-0. Don't believe in Rule 1 at all. We talked about it in Power Rankings. I just don't. Falcons, OG. We're going to go 3-1 there. And Luminosity, Furia. Let's go upset here. Let's go upset. Luminosity takes that one 3-2. And Jerby's crying at home. KCorp, Luminosity, 3-0. BDS, Vitality. Ooh, get the European matchup right away. Let's go 3-1. G2, Falcons. Ooh, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. 3-2. Gen.g, Gentlemates. I'm going to go 3-2 Gen.g. Furia, Limitless, 3-0. Complexity, Elevate, 3-0. OG, Pioneers, 3-1. I'll give Pioneers a game because Zamphis is going to score a worldie. Rule 1, Power, 3-1 for Rule 1. Let's go 3-2. I think it'll be closer than people think. KCorp versus Gen.g. This is a fun one. This is a fun one. Doesn't matter, though. KCorp's good. 3-1. Oh, I love these 2-0 rounds. BDS versus G2. Ooh. I just want to see teammates cry. 3-0. Gentlemates OG. I'm going to go 3-1. Falcons, Rule 1. Oh, that's unfortunate for Rule 1 because Falcons dominate them. 3-0. Vitality, Furia. 3-1. Luminosity, Complexity. 3-1 Complexity. Power, Limitless. 3-0. Well, we'll give them a game because it's fun. Pioneers, Elevate. Ooh, this is fun. This is a matchup I think a lot of people want to see, or at least I want to see it, to see who's like that 15th best team. We'll go 3-2 for Pioneers. Next up, we got Gen.g versus Vitality. Ooh, Gen.g, man. Ooh, running into the Europe gauntlet here. 3-2 Gen.g. No, 3-2 Vitality. I'm going to swap it. Vitality's going to battle back. G2 Complexity will go 3-1 G2. Gentlemates Falcons. This is a tough one. I'm going to go with my... I don't necessarily believe in Falcons storyline, so I'm going to go 3-2. It's not that I don't necessarily believe in them. I don't know where to put them. You know what? I'm going to swap it. 3-2. Furia Pioneers, 3-1. OG Power, 3-2. Why not? We'll give Power a shot, but I don't think they win it. Luminosity, Rule 1. 3-2 Rule 1. Gentlemates Furia. So Furia is more on the line of I'm not sure if I believe. So I'll go Gentlemates there. Complexity Rule 1. I will go Complexity here. So Complexity will narrowly make it in while Furia goes home packing. And Gen.g, OG, I'll go 3-0 for Gen.g. That leads us to KCorp number 1, BDS 2, Falcons 3, G2 4, Vitality 5. Ooh, we're gonna get G2 Vitality. That's fun. Gen.g, Gentlemates, and Complexity. Moving on to the bracket. Ooh, look at this bracket. This is a nice looking bracket. 4-1, KCorp. G2 Vitality. I'm going to go 4-2 Vitality there. BDS Gentlemates. Ooh, that's unfortunate for Europe. I will go 4-1 BDS. And I know I'm kind of boring here. I'm not going too many upsets. But honestly, in Rocket League, there hasn't been a lot of upsets recently, you know? I feel like when we get to majors, maybe in Swiss, there's like 1 or 2 that kind of throw the whole Swiss out of whack. But as soon as it gets to bracket stage, like everything just writes itself, and like there's just not a lot of upsets. Like last year at the World Championship, I believe the last 12 games, the favorite, at least in terms of what I thought the favorite was, won every single one of them. And it probably went even back even further. But like that's just like I don't know. It just hasn't happened that often recently, so it's hard to pick a lot of upsets recently. So that's what I'm going with there. Falcons, Gen G. I think I got Gen G here, 4-3. Honestly, it's probably 4-2. I want a game 7, but I don't know. BDS versus Gen G. Let's do a game 7s here. Vitality versus KCorp. Vatira versus Zen in the semifinal. Ooh, this is going to be a fun one. But we're going to go KCorp. And then finally, we want a long final day. Let's go 4-3 again. Let's have a BDS go up 3-0 and then Monkey Moon lose again in the finals, huh? How about that? But there we go. We got KCorp winning it all. Now you guys don't have to watch. Don't even tune in on Thursday. Because round 1, round 2, we already know the answers. We already know. But it's going to be fun, LAN. A lot of questions. We've had lots of videos leading up to this LAN about questions that need answers and all that stuff. So obviously, everyone is just guessing, right? Might throw an upset here or there in Swiss, or just is matchup dependent. Like, obviously, the only things that are kind of weird in my Swiss, at least according to what I think teams are at, is Furia is out, but Complexity is in. Besides that, I kind of went by the book here. Nothing too crazy. I guess Power got a couple extra games for their game differential, but that doesn't really matter. But yeah, like not too much surprise in here in terms of off my power rankings. My Swiss didn't go crazy because I didn't have a lot of upsets because it's very hard. It's like March Madness, right? It's very hard to pick the right upset, right? So if you try and pick the right upsets, you're probably just going to get them wrong. Or if you pick multiple upsets, then you're going to throw your whole Swiss out of whack. Then it's like not even going to work that well. But only best of 5s. Very, very possible, especially round 1. Even though I do have a lot of 3-0s and stuff, round 1 is going to be interesting. That's where the whole Swiss could be thrown for a loop if a team does lose early based on just like not comfortable on the PCs or whatever it may be. That's the round, I think, where you could have some moments, or at the end of a long day, right? Because like round 1 and 2 are going to be played on that first day. So like end of round 2, a team that's been around for a long time all day, maybe tired, maybe fatigued, not really used to it, especially if they're not from Europe, that could be difficult, right? So we'll have to see how it all plays out. And we'll see if, there's obviously going to be like roster talks going on. We always hear rumors, or at least like other casters probably do, because they probably hang out with players more than me. But then you hear those rumors and you're like, oh, that's really interesting. I wonder if like the other people on that team know about that. And if they do, that could lead to a lot of issues in game, right? So it's very hard to play when like, you're getting kicked or something like that, right? So you just never know. A lot of times there will be at least one team that has bad vibes. Doesn't necessarily mean they'll lose. But, it could, right? So we'll see how it all plays out. But this is my boring bracket. Sorry, guys. Pretty boring. I kept my top 4 power rankings. They stayed top 4 in my finals. Sorry, G2 fans. But, oh, man, that would be a great... Like, the Zen run here, Vitality versus G2, like, in front of the crowd would be amazing. Then Zen versus Vatira would be amazing as well. So, I hope we get something like that. But it should be a lot of fun. But that's going to do it here for my predictions. And now it's time. It is time for the major. I assume I'm going to put this one out on Wednesday. We have lots of videos going out. I'm trying to pre-plan them all because it's actually Friday for me, and then I leave tomorrow on Saturday, so I'm there for a long time. So trying to pre-plan a lot. Probably won't get to a lot of comments in a lot of these videos, but I appreciate everyone watching, tuning in, enjoying the content. Watch the major. Watch me on desk. Watch me out-predict T-Bates like crazy. All right? Just watch that. But that'll do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you in Copenhagen. Bye-bye.